It's 6 in the morning. I'm feeling good. Stream is probably gonna be very choppy, but I don't care. Looks like Opera is crashing. That's always fun. If Opera crashes, then I have some problems. Just gonna hope it doesn't crash. That's it. No, that's literally it. We're just gonna hope it doesn't crash. That'll help. Clear that. You gonna... Okay. Sick. Yeah, no, your auto is 360, should be 144, honest to God. Your fucking music. I'm not looking for that crisp audio video footage. Anyways, hello there everyone. I hope you don't mind my computer being a shitfest. Over the years, it's just been harder and harder to make things work. And streaming is one of those things that's getting harder and harder to do. I just don't really like how it's going so far. And to think that I could be giving a subpar experience makes me very, very mad. Like, seriously. You're just gonna hear me complain 90% of the time. That's just how it's gonna be. Though I truly couldn't care less. So, to everyone here, I wish you all the best of days and that your day only gets better from here. How the fuck are you buffering on a 144p video? We're just gonna play this. Fuck it. Mario's all over my Mario. Let's go. Anyways, we're just gonna have the Smash Brothers in the background and me writing. I'll have chat in front of me, and since I'm not actually playing Smash.
Round one.
Yeah, no, that's literally it. I'm not playing Smash Brothers, so it shouldn't be that bad for me to just press left on the stick once. Go down. Maybe actually, you know, fucking what? If you're gonna fucking suck like this, if you're gonna do this to me, Smash Brothers is going to play audio perfectly fine, and I'm not gonna have to listen to it.
No contest.
Gonna have to reset this up. I had it set up before, but this is some live skitty reaction. That's how I feel. Just gonna have to quit the tournament, you know. Yeah. Smash gets it. Okay, so gonna go to options. We're gonna go to sound. We're gonna make the sound good. Hey, look, you guys get sound now. Sick. I just wish my browser could do this for me instead of... Oh god, that's terrible. Oh god, what kind of demonic being have you brought upon my life? I close this out because I do not give a fuck about it anymore. The music playing is literally just whatever. Go to the text. Live. I guess I get to put this over here now. I guess I get to watch the tournament a little easier.
Tourney!
But gives a fuck about that, really? Also, YouTube, hi there. Don't demonetize me. Please send to people on the internet. You very cash money if people actually saw this. Like, seriously. I'll become more consistent, that's for sure. If I'm just allowed to get away with writing and letting Smash Brothers be Smash Brothers. Because apparently that's what's writing my channel.
Tourney!
Smash Brothers. Like, it's still getting way more views. It's still getting everything.
Bowser!
Right? My alts for everything because
Donkey Kong!
so we're doing. Hey, look, there's some pants.
Piranha Plant!
And Isabelle.
Isabelle!
Cloud.
Cloud!
I honestly just associate all COD players of Cloud because I feel like they have no tastes.
Tourney!
I could be wrong, but then again, when I've been proven wrong, right? Not here.
Tourney!
Also, that's not my. Other characters should I have on there? Oh yeah, we had the
Sword Fighter.
Brawler and me Sword Fighter for
B-Brawler!
and then there was also Sonic. I know Sonic was one of them. Sonic, hello.
Sonic!
Rushdown Tech Chase Sonic, my beloved. Sadly, the CPU doesn't know how to do that, and it makes me very sad. Dr. Mario. Fucking
Dr. Mario!
Yeah. Man. Okay, I played Martin.
Martin!
And Little Mac. Do I already have Little Mac? No, okay.
Little Mac!
Little Mac. And my last character that I play is
Meta Knight!
This shuffle button like 1,000 times. I'm just gonna let it rock, because I quite literally couldn't care. Hey, let's go. That sounds so.
Round one!
No, so don't want. Look, next. Anyways, let me try this intro again because apparently I need
3, 2,
better
1,
stuff.
go!
I need up to the channel. You know the best of days. They only get better from you. Right? Did I fuck up the rules? Oh, that's just gonna be life now. Fucking Smash Bros. Never use tournament mode as by far. Even you. There's even final matches. I think like 2 of those are copyrighted. If I could, I would walk in Final Fantasy 12 right now, sit in the streets of Rabanaster, and literally never leave. That'd be the stream. On the bottom right, you'd see Vaughn. And the main thing would be, well, what the fuck was that punning? What the fuck was that Hey, yo! Wait a minute. That was... Okay, I may complain about Final Fantasy. Kind of dumb. However, that was sick. No one can tell me otherwise. Come on, shit. You're lightning chariot. Yes! Lightning chariot! Look! Look! He understands. He understands. He's dead. So he's just gonna charge on it. Get instant spot dodge. It understands the matchup. Okay. Okay, I know I said I do not care about matchups, but the DK has me invested. Okay, so it's 1-1. DK's kind of hurt, and he has punch. This is literally DK. His best. Come on. He's hurt and he has punch. And he has bigger punch. Wait, DK has bigger punch. Over. DK, you have to murder this man. Murder him like you did before. Come on. That works!
Donkey Kong wins!
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, Okay, I will now accept my new DK overlords. Now, for everyone's favorite matchup, Bad Recovery in quotation marks versus Bad Recovery in exclamation marks. That. Oh, we have a hazard sign? Ew. Boo. Cringe. Cringe. I literally couldn't care. Anyway, on the right side, on the bottom right, you will see a look, actually. This is the one on the and it says top right calculate my age by how long it takes me to do this thing. You gotta calculate to be at least 85. My brain age is 85. And I moveset were available. Now, you didn't know, or I'm pretty sure you didn't know. I'm holding character creation in mind. Well, is by conservative. This is fun, but also you get paid. I'm doing this for $10. A friend on the Discord decided to up the amount of money one would make to $20. You know what? I'm gonna spend the rest of my time talking about character. So, you're gonna hear the game motion. Anyways, so game design-wise, there are 3 pitfalls you have to not hit whenever it comes to designing a Smash Bros. Character. 1, are they too good? That is a legitimate concern of mine, and I have to avoid it. 2, do they fit in the game? Considering the ideas in this game and how such things, I would like to follow the same game philosophy. As shown with Kazuya,
1, go!
Terry, and Sora, the other characters. I, just like everyone else, agree that Sakurai is no stranger to making really complicated characters for no good reason. Argue all you want on that. I'm just saying. Kazuya is deeper in this game. And so are like Shotos. You know what? That's fine. That's all well and good. You know what? Is it all well and good? Because you have nothing to base it on outside of what has Smash already done, shown as not okay. Blocks. Having a blocks-like feature in a character is broken. Don't have it unless you're willing to make design. Seriously, the only thing that would make Steve cool and still as good as he is, just a higher skill ceiling, is to make Block unblockable. That's my only change to Steve. I'm fine with him being top 1 because Steve is a really cool character at the end of the day. It's very easy to do. So you're gonna make complications and considerations based on that as well. And then there's the 4th one, which is is it fun territory. Now, we don't really care about how descriptive we are. Also, my brain. Oh, God. What the? Oh, that was so fucking dirty. My brain decided to die. But at the end of the day, Pokemon trainer. I'm crying out loud. So, what does Vaughn do? Well, Vaughn is a simple, very frustrating experience. Okay, alright. I get you, Meta Knight. I get you. You're up there. You're out here. Or whatever the fuck. In my... But, if we are actually fit. Okay, so Vaughn works in the way of Pokemon Trainer, where he has 3 different movesets based on what mode he's in instead of what Pokemon. this game will have 8 separate jobs. These jobs will then be separated down smaller subclasses made in the same round responsibility. Like, for instance, let me scroll up so I can give a good basis of what Vaughn is. And I'll give like a summary of what I did. So here is Vaughn, aka quote-unquote Vaughn Massacre, coming from Final Fantasy 12. He is a character dear to my own heart, and they do come from my favorite game and have my favorite role as a main character. The Final Fantasy, mostly due to the fact I'm just a normal-ass guy that got swept into things. Like, they don't have any significance outside of, hey, look, this is your starting character. Why, that's an interesting angle. I like that. So I wanted to take this guy. Overview is going to be based on all this bullshit. This bullshit. But Vaughn is concretely middle. I know that Sora's airspeed is really good, but I don't think Vaughn has the capacity to really abuse that airspeed. I want him to be a more everywhere focused character, where his ground game is just as important as their game. It's all well and good. He's an all-rounder, right? Well, yeah. These guys don't change. Because what does change is everything else. Vaughn is a decent character. In the sense, we're just doing what Violet should have been. So Vaughn has access to all his abilities in his own game. Incredibly quick. So Vaughn has access to all things in your game. You'll be using job classes introduced in Final Fantasy. So yeah. I'll not using 4 of these, which will be White Mage, because healing is stupid. Smash Brothers specifically. Game audio too loud. Okay, let me change this. Thank you for letting me know. I really appreciate it. Sorry I didn't see this earlier. Really, I am sorry. Let's move this down. And move mic audio up. Is this better? Hopefully it's better, because I can't hear my own stuff. Actually, I can. Just let me do that. Smash Brothers is still a little too loud, so hopefully that changes and that did the job it was supposed to do. I basically made it a third of what it was supposed to. So, yeah, was that good? Badge? Actually, you know what, I should probably say, hey, I'm streaming in the announcements, but I don't care. It's early in the morning.
Okay, hopefully this is enough. If not, I am very sad and very annoyed. Okay, you know what? I think it's the fact that my mic is just too not there. Maybe this helps. Maybe. I have no clue. But live reaction to me fixing things. Lego. Okay, I think that did it. I think. Couldn't know. So, what I'm gonna do is now that everything's done and fixed and we're happy with how everything is going, we're just gonna reopen this. We're going to copy the link. Going to post it in announcements. There we go. Sent thing. We're just gonna press the no button and we're gonna have a full ass match of this chat.
3, 2, 1, go!
And if this isn't enough, I have no clue what I could do to make it better. Because any more, and I might start peaking my mic, and we don't like peaking OBS. No idea how I'm peaking OBS anyway. Especially with this. So, let's go back over what I was going over. So, Vaughn, Final Fantasy XII. Very middling dash speed, walk speed. He's got a couple good traits, just like his airspeed and his initial dash. But everything else is really slow slash not really worth putting your time into. So, if this character's got anything, it's the fast fall short hop. With this, he has one of the lowest short hops, along with having one of the fastest fast falls. This will allow him to have extremely easy, safe shield pressure, but this will also not allow him to have very good neutral or aerial approach options, I should say. Because he can't really mix up his timing very well. Unless I got that wrong, then I am happy to say, hey, I'm wrong. And I'm always happy to say, hey, I'm wrong. That's just how it is. So, what do I want to do with this character? Well, first things first, I want him to be a character kind of, or a little more than Pokemon Trainer, where you have 3 separate movesets. But this time, I want there to be a change to his specials for, like, other classes that you get in Zodiac Age. These classes can be seen on screen in the bottom right. Bottom right. And 4 of these are not going to be used. First one's simple. White Mage means healing, and I don't want healing in my Super Smash Brothers. And because, I'll be real with you, healing's busted. Broken. Why do you think Wii Fit Trainer heals like 1 to 2.1% for fully charged projectiles? It's because healing is fucking good. And not to mention that not Sword Fighter, but Wii Fit Trainer is like the one character you actually fully charge shit with. Because the healing is good, and planking is always fun. And I'll stand by this. If Hero had access to heal at all time, or like a consistent access to heal per every game, that would be 64% that he just gets for free. 60. No, 60% he just gets for free. And I'm just like, he'd be broken. That's 60% that you'll have to. That's 60 extra percent that you'll have to work off every single game, and I don't want to be a part of that world. The next one is the Spear class. Now, spears are cool. We love spears. However, there is a single character in this game that if I did spears and or things like that, I would be infringing on their copyright. That would be Byleth. It's not like Sephiroth already took their copyright and made it their own, but I don't want to step on the toes of any archetype that's already in the game. So I took the liberty to say no. Though it would be fun, I don't want another spacing character that decides their fate on if they get proper alignment or not. The same would go for Monk, but this time it has a crossbow with it. So what does that mean? We're gonna infringe on Byleth even more. We're not doing that. I'd rather not. Besides, we already have 2 really fucked up zoners in this. Anyways, Bushi. This one's just Knight, but different. And you know what? I kind of just don't like Knight, but different. It gives me the vibe of I'm not doing my best. Because we're just copy-pasting something. I don't want to copy-paste things. That's just not cool. So, we're here. Left with the stuff that we already have. So let's get into how this fucking works in the first place. Neutral B is your job change. On a dial, looks like this. Works exactly how Monado Boys does. You will see 8 different classes. With 3 classes going to, well, their respective class. These classes will be Warrior, Mage, and Ranger. I guess I didn't have to scroll down. They got Warrior, Ranged, and Mage. Just like it shows, just like I want, not shows because I don't have any pictures, each class will have their own little section of how each move will function. That will function. Melee is your typical all-arounder with only a couple weaknesses, but they are very noticeable weaknesses. I want to make that clear. The subclasses are here to mitigate said weaknesses, but I don't want to get rid of them, and I want to make sure that there are at least one new weakness per changing your subclass. this would allow me to give risk reward towards every single thing that I want to. And you know what? Risk reward is cool. So, for instance, the knight will be your traditional sortie. However, just like I said with white mage, there's a healing is broken. So we put it on the knight. Lamau. But fucking Christ, I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to see how it works. Yeah. Being too hyper. I need to calm down and actually think things through. Let's start off with how fucking job changes for first. You see, having 3 movesets with 8 different specials, or 8 different sets of specials, is very broken. It allows you to have almost infinite versatility, depending on who you are, how you play, and what you use in the moment. That's all well and good. However, I don't want that. Specifically, I don't want there to be no risk reward for abusing said changes. I want there to be something that forces players to change. Now, this is just me being a game nerd and honestly taking inspiration from something that shouldn't ever have existed. But I'm doing it. I am taking inspiration from the brawl mechanic of Pokemon Trainer. Tiredness. See, back in Brawl, Pokemon would get tired based on how much you've done in the game. This would lower their damage, makes their jump shorter, makes them slower. And that's not good, right? No one likes it, also Little Mac moment. However, the difference between tiredness and what I'm doing is that it's all based around how much you use your specials. Instead of just how much time you've been in them. Making your specials a commitment and your class not. The deal is simple. Your specials will take mana. Depending on the special, they will use more or less mana. Your job is to make sure that you manage your mana properly. Mana by itself is very easy to get. By switching off your class, you regain 4 mana every second. I don't know about you, but with a max meter of 100, it only takes 25 seconds to get full meter once again. That's about a third of a stock if I were to take like a usual match of like 4 minutes 30 seconds. That's not very long. That's not very long. If you run out of mana or don't have enough mana to use a special, you are not allowed to use said special, except for your uppies. Your uppies still have to use mana, but they can be used even if you don't have enough mana. That way, you're not screwed out of a situation, and you're not able to recover, and you're able to do mix-ups that you wouldn't be able to do before because, well, you used your mana. You kind of start to die. Why, Little Mac? You used your mana too much. Should have had the manual. Each class, warrior, mage, and ranger, will have their own separate mana bars. Not subclass. So it's your job as the player to take these mana bars and manage them properly enough to where you're able to do whatever the fuck you want. Wherever the fuck you want. It's a very artificial way of adding skill to a character, yes. And also, because I am that guy and scared of literally everything, I made the universal grab mechanic, or universal grab for all 3 classes, frame 10. Yeah. I'm scared. Oh. This character's all about shield pressure now, instead of, well, anything else. Just via that change alone. And what this also does is makes their shield pressure, or their way to get out of shield, a little harder. Hopefully it's not too hard, because I don't want to make it to where, as you know, scratch that. I want this to be Swordy Greninja. That's the entire goal of this character for now. I want Swordy Greninja. Give me a Swordy Greninja. I'd be happy. Happy man, happy times. But just put Pit in there and shut the fuck up. You're not original. Hi, Sonic. Would you like to stop running in the air? Also, this fucking sucks. Trash. I'm allowed to say this because I play the character. UCBU bad. Anyways, I should probably go over what everything does. Now that we have an understanding of how everything works. Hopefully. If not, then you can always ask questions in the chat. I am very open to suggestions / questions for understanding, or philosophy questions, or design and philosophy questions, I should say, because if we start talking philosophical, I think the stream would get monetized. Anyways, so for Vaughn, we have 3 main classes, as I said before. We have Warrior, we have Mage, and we have Ranger. These are the 3 bases that all this character runs on. No wonder Kirby's Online sucks. They have to learn Air Down Smash. Ah! Dying of cringe. I can't believe it. Anyways. Ew. Sonic Final Smash killed. I'm disgusted. Kirby, just jump, please. Jump what? Bitch ass motherfucker. I need to stop getting distracted. Please stop getting distracted. Okay, so Knight. Knight is your basic Swordy. You have very minimal weaknesses with no, or like notable strengths, but they're not notable enough to where they're, well, proper. Like Cloud. Cloud has like, is like frame data the bitch. He's allowed to do literally anything and everything he wants because he's, along with like Fox the worst motherfuckers in terms of design I have ever seen in Smash Brothers. This goes for like most iterations of Fox, by the way. Where the risk reward for things is so low on paper that you have to be willingly ready and responsible for stuff. And play the game in an almost completely different way compared to how you play against every other character, and it gets annoying. At that point, you're not really playing Smash Brothers, you're playing Fox McCloud. Yeah, no. I took that example way too far. So, what does each class do? We'll start off with Knight. Knight is a very simple to understand character. A very big and small benefit. Big and detrimental benefit. Knight being a very, you would assume, all-around character, has the ability to heal the user. Infuse is a move that takes your mana in-game, or in the game of Final Fantasy XII. Infuse takes your mana and says, hey! See that times 10? That's your HP now. Like if you had 100 mana, you would heal 1,000 HP. Or like if you had 240, you'd heal 2,400. That's very strong, right? Like just being able to mass heal all of your HP is very good. The problem is that it gets rid of all of your mana. All of it. So let's do in Smash Brothers. Simple. It takes half of your mana, or depending on if that's too strong, a quarter of your mana, and heals you. Or that amount of mana, or that amount of HP, or percent in this case. So like if you had 100 mana, you would heal 50 or 25 HP. First aid is just like a good old, you pay 10 to heal 6. I think that's fine. But it has a long animation, and Infuse has a shorter animation with a bigger initial payoff for an extreme detriment. However, it's all to Fiat's uppy. Soul Eater. Soul Eater works as Crescent Slash did in Smash 4. If you weren't there for the custom moves meta, Marth was extremely good because you could down throw into Crescent Slash and it'd tip her every single time for some godforsaken reason. So, what's it do? You see, Crescent Slash
3, 2, 1, go!
hurts you. It hurts you for how much mana you currently don't have. Why would your recovery hurt you? Well, that's to balance out this obscenely stupid ability, first and foremost. Those stupid abilities that I've already given it. So how does it work? I honest to God, haven't figured that out. All I know is that if you have 1 mana, you are going to take 38% for yourself and have an extremely strong move to use it with. Or use that damage you just took with. That's a lot. Even for, like, me. So, there's going to be some fine-tuning in the works. That's the idea of Night. Heal yourself. And then use that healing to fuel your strongest attack. And honestly, all of Vaughn's kit. As a recovery, I think it's fine. You get a lot of horizontal and like a modicum of verticality. But it's nothing to write home about. Next is Foebreaker. Foebreaker is a unique class in Final Fantasy XII that's all about debuffing the opponent. These debuffs range from your opponent doing less damage, your opponent taking more damage, and what else? Oh, that's it. Oh no, that is it. One decreases their normals, one decreases their specials, and one increases the damage they take. This is a permanent buff per stock. I plan on having these moves be slow so that they're more of a reward for hitting them rather than, well, getting free bullshit. I don't want combos into, hey look, your opponent's now been debuffed by 10% on literally anything. So, I plan on having them be a little bit of a long startup around like Shulk back air levels of startup. Right, they can still hit people, but at the same time, it's very inconsistent, and you'd rather not. Probably just land them raw. Shikari is a okay. For the last one in the warrior class, we have Shikari. Shikari is your rogue class, except it's not. For some reason, they made it to where in 12. Your rogue throws needles. That's fine. It gets Libra, which is just a thing that says, hey, look, I can see you now. That's pretty cool. And then it gets two interesting things. The fact that it gets float, or telepathy, which I'm going to make it to where it takes mana, but he gets a very weaker version of Peach Float. Then there's Traveler, which does more damage depending on how far something has traveled. I plan on Vaughn just throwing a dagger, and whatever surface it lands on, he travels to, and then in an A line, a large hitbox will appear. Vaughn dashes over to his knife, picks it up, and anything between him and the knife gets hit. And the farther out the knife is, the more damage the line's going to do. I think that's a fine and dandy way to make Traveler worth it. Which, if you didn't know, the Traveler in-game just says, hey, look how many steps you've had. You stepping a lot? Good. More steps, more damage. Keep that number going up, baby! Pretty fucking sick. So, what's next? Mage. Mage is a very interesting one, as your job is, this is not the zoner. This is a setup character. Mage has a very, I'll just say it right now, most of Mage's normals and specials are middling to bad. However, their smash attacks have an interesting property. They're measures. Measures in Final Fantasy XII make it to where you gain a plethora of buffs. Like, for instance, you can, anything you hit will inflict bravery, or bubble, or haste, or regen, or actually, I don't remember what all the measures do. Hold on, I'll just look that up real quick. I guess we can do that now. Let's go and skip this one. I did not. Okay, thank God I didn't skip it, but, measures, Final Fantasy 12.
1, go!
Ew! This stage sucks. Okay, so, measures. Cast Protect, Shell, Bravery, Vanish, Haste, and Bubble. Now, Protect and Shell are going to be the same thing. Right? I'm probably going to make that down smash. Bravery and Vanish are going to be forward smash. Or not. Bravery and Haste are... Bravery's going to be forward smash. Which Bravery just says, hey, you do a little more damage. Pretty cool. You have to see it. Then you have probably the stupidest one, which is going to be up smash, and that is the Eculid's Sextant. This is a very fun one, to say the least. See, the Sextant has a... It says, hey, cast Bubble on yourself. What Bubble does is it doubles your HP stat. I'm like, wow, that's strong. Let's implement that into Smash Brothers somehow. So I came up with this. You see, in training mode, there is an option to where you can turn everything down to 0 damage. If training mode could do that, I think it'd be a fair assumption to say that Smash Brothers can handle whenever real HP is not taken. What do I mean by that? Well, simple. Depending on how much damage you have taken throughout your stock, let's say you've taken about 50%, on hitting himself with the measure, because that'll be what Mage does, he hits himself with stuff, will then give himself an HP buffer based on how much damage he's already taken. Down to half of it. So, Fawn at 50 HP will then gain 25% temporary HP. Interesting concept, am I right? I think it's interesting. I think it's fun. What this temporary HP does is it sponges. You will stay at 50 HP until those 25%, or until that 25% goes away. I think that's easy enough for everyone to understand. So, there it is. Fun. No. We're not skipping any battle, even if it's Isabelle Sonic. So, that's Mage's whole deal. Mage is a very funny, and I don't even know what's showing. Yeah, it's showing the right things. Yeah. We love Bubble. Yeah. So, what do the subclasses do if the main class's whole gimmick is to buff itself? Well, Mage is responsible for having one of, if not the strongest moves in Fawn's arsenal. Which ones was able to clone himself? Nah, this is... Yeah, I made that a special. Yeah, no, that's supposed to be a special. So, what did I make up smash? Hold on, I need to reopen this because I don't even remember. Did I? Shell bravery. Oh yeah, up smash is supposed to be like haste. I'm dumbass. My idiot. Okay, so yeah, red mage, up smash or up B, bubble. That's what it does. It's not a recovery. Side B or up B is clone, which is the slightest bit of recovery. But it's not useful as a recovery tool at all. You have reverse, which is a field around Vaughn that flips him around and reflects every projectile inside of it, including his own. Then there's Bubble, which is his down B, or his side B. What Bubble does is what I described earlier, where you take the damage you've already taken, and you gain about 50% of the damage you've already taken as whereas temporary HP. Pretty sure everyone knows what temporary HP is. If not, please ask in chat. Love the chat interaction. It's hard to talk about things when I don't really have anyone to bounce shit off of. Black Mage is your big damage motherfucker. Wow! That explosion just did like 27% and traveled slowly across the screen. Wow! Or no, I removed fire. Yeah, I removed fire. It's Scathe now. And Scathe is fun. You see, Scathe is a very interesting spell in Final Fantasy 12. In the fact that it looks as though we're not actually in the game's code, but it looks as though the game draws a line between as many enemies as possible and then decides, hey, look, laser! Just one big fucking big laser. It's very funny. So for side B, I plan on giving him that laser. This laser can be angled in any and all directions. What's the catch? The catch is simple. From the moment you activate Scathe, it'll happen 15 to 30 seconds later, depending on how long it takes you to charge the move. With faster faster beams, or like faster setup, equaling faster amount of time that it takes to come out. This way, you can always have the threat of just, oh my god, there's a big laser. Oh my god, there's a big fucking laser. The problem with it, though, is simple. Actually, no, there is no problem. The Scathe laser will always be there, no matter what. And that is the defining feature of the Black Mage. Down B is just like a big freezy boy, while Up B takes the mantle for being one of, if not the stupidest up Bs in the game. Where we just launch ourselves out of a cannon, basically. I'll probably put, but I'm not tired as fuck, I'll probably put the document in the description so that people can read it, and they can get a good idea of what I'm doing when I'm not just tired as all fuck. Just how do you feel about this? Don't use it. You gotta kill Cloud, and then you can use your final smash. Know this. I'm rooting for you. Don't just press the B button. No! You pressed the B button! No! Goodbye. Okay, Plant. That was the dumbest thing you could have done. Somehow you did. Oh shit! Cloud's dumb! Come on, Plant, win this. I swear to God, win this, please. Beat it. Show that bad game design can beat bad game design. No! I'm so sad. I hate Final Fantasy. Next time I do this, I'm not gonna have that. I think that's fair. That's fair. Okay. So, Time Battle Mage. Last one I had to talk about until we get to Ranger. Which, Ranger, I'm gonna wait till the next live stream to talk about, because this is a fucked up zoner, and I'm going to need all of my brain power to figure out if this is broken or not. This will probably be the last match of the stream. If you don't mind that it's Isabel versus Corrin, but just Corrin seems very stupid. Or not, that forward smash was godlike. Anyways, so Time Battle Mage, probably one of the sickest names you've ever heard of for a class name. So what's it do? Well, it's simple. Time Battle Mage casts haste and slow. Isn't that cool? Whether it casts haste, but it also has Peach Float and Gravity. What? Who's this character? Yeah, apparently, whenever the devs were designing your Time Mage, they decided that, you know, it'd be funny if the Time Mage also bend reality. So, unlike, even though it already is, now it can just bend reality to a more absurd and probably not controversial amount in the world of Dalmasca. Or realm of Dalmasca, I should say. Isabella, use your fucking pocket item. Come on. Someone's flexing on you. You're so weird. Just talk to me today. You know what? Interesting. Nice spike. Okay. Isabel has the final smash. They can make this comeback. Come on, Isabel. Isabel, no! Anyways, yeah, Time Battle Mage. Their entire thing is simple. They control space. They make their movement better in every way possible. Gravity gives them a better short hop. Gives them a floatier or shorter fast short hop, depending on if you're holding up or down. Same goes for normal fall speed and fast fall speed, where you can hold up and down to make it go faster. Then there is the last bit.
Final!
Well, I guess we could watch the finals. There's the fact that, well, it has Palu Float. Yeah, I think the best way to put this is that this character is just Palm. Palm from the Rivals of Ether, but they don't have any of the weird Vince stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this last. Never mind. Well, with the finals ruined by a terrible stage, I am going to cut off this video. Stream. I talked about game design for a whole half hour, and I think I'm happy with that. So, I'll come back when I'm not tired as hell. Or rather, have sleep. I will do my best to make sure everything's okay. Now, said, wish you all the best of days and your day only better. Jem-Fury.